Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to our new home. Recently, Kaylin and I bought a fifth wheel for our ministry and our work with our mothers, back and forth between their homes and working with different groups of people in different areas. And as I'm cleaning it, it's kind of torn up right now because I'm really opening up everything and cleaning it thoroughly. And I want to show you why. And the reason that I decided to make this video was because of something that I found. We bought this actual fifth wheel because it has been so well kept. It has been owned by one family for its entire life. It's a 2014 model. We couldn't afford a new one, so we're very grateful to find one that will suit our needs. And it's really pretty clean on the inside, but I like to go through and clean so I could put my own dirt in my home. And so as I was cleaning, I ran across something that triggered a thought. I had been asked by someone recently to do a video concerning these. What are these? These are reusable straws. The individual reached out to me and she said, you know, I thought I was pretty clean until I cleaned my reusable straw. She said, I saw this black stuff in there and I took a brush, which if you have a reusable straw, you should have a brush like this that you can clean that reusable straw with, because that black stuff that gets in there is mold. And so my brush is kind of dusty. I don't use reusable straws anymore, but I'll show you what I do use and what I found in that. So mold grows inside of these. I don't care how many times you put them in a dishwasher, how many times you soak them in soapy water. You have to run a brush through these things or they will develop mold. Also, if you happen to use if you do enemas as cleansing and they have that silicone tubing, they have long brushes like this. They're on a flexible wire that you really need to get to clean the tubing on those things, because they can definitely grow mold, especially if you use any kind of botanical in your enema. So what I personally have found, this is my water bottle. I really like this water bottle because you can open up and have a large opening, but it's also got this small opening. But it has gaskets in there, and I have pulled those gaskets out before and they were slimy. If you pick up your sink drain and it's slimy on the bottom and kind of a little discolored, that's biofilm and that's mold that's growing on there. So you need to take these gaskets out and wash them. Take a brush down in there and clean thoroughly on a regular basis. And for me, it's a little bit challenging to get down in there and get those little gaskets out. I actually have a I think it's a dental pick. It's kind of like a dental pick, but it's blunt on the end. And it's got just the right excuse me, curve on it to get down in there and get these gaskets out and then clean the ridge that they seat down into. It's a little hard to get them reseated, but to me it's worth it to make sure this thing is clean. And so cleaning the inside of your water bottles. I've looked down inside people's water bottles before and it's scary. So clean your water bottles often and thoroughly. So reusable straws, water bottles. Now I want to show you something else. But before I do, I mentioned the sink drain. If you look down in your drain and you see like black stuff around, that is mold. Mold is deadly. Mold is toxic. Mold can kill you dead, okay? So be sure to look for these hiding places. Another thing, and I think I dropped, no, here it is, it's in my pocket. Okay, if you have one of these, and I did a little short video on this, spatula, if it comes apart, particularly if this part, if the handle is wooden, pull those things out of there, because this is a prime location for mold to grow, is inside these spatulas. So pull those things apart, clean down in there, get some kind of, whether it's a Q-tip or some kind of little brush or something down in there, and clean, and leave it open to air dry so that it's thoroughly dry before you put it back together, so that you don't grow mold in there. Now let me show you why I decided to make this video today. Most of you probably already know this, but I want you to see this because this camper was so well kept, so clean, and, you know, kept under a canopy when it wasn't used. Even when they did use it, they weren't in it that much, so it's in pretty good shape. But let me show you. I know y'all have seen this before. It's on the fridge and the refrigerator. I mean, the fridge and the freezer. That is mold, okay? Not sure why it's not in focus. See if I can get it focused there. There we go. Now, for me, I really don't even need to be cleaning that. But neither does my husband, because we both have mold in our bodies because of living in a moldy rental house or two. But it has to be done, and so I am going to glove up, and I'm going to clean that with some essential oils and vinegar and stuff and get that off of there. Another place that you want to look is inside your toilet bowl. I know this is kind of gross, but up under the rim there, way up under, make sure that you get your brush way up under there to clean, because mold will grow inside the toilet bowl as well. Another place that you can look is around the cracks, the seams inside your shower. I've already cleaned this, but I need to get like a Q-tip and go up in there. I've sprayed it well to, you just kind of get up in there and get stuff. So hopefully this helps. It's just some places that mold can hide in your home and affect your health, whether you realize it or not.